buckle up adventure seekers, for a wild ride through the rugged landscapes of national park policies in the US and Canada. This isn't just a comparison of park passes, it's a tale of triumph, betrayal, and the soul of two nations laid bare under the open sky. On one side, we have the US America the Beautiful Pass, a beacon of fairness and opportunity for citizens who crave the wild. On the other hand, Canada's park system, twisted by liberal corruption, incompetence, and a seething disregard for its own people, dangles free passes to newcomers while leaving hard-working Canadians to foot the bill. Let's dive into this epic saga, expose the rot in Ottawa, and uncover how these policies shape your next adventure. In the land of the free, the America the Beautiful National Parks and Federal Recreational Lands Pass is a golden ticket to over 2,000 federal recreation sites. Think Yellowstone's geysers, Yosemite's granite cliffs, and the serene expanses of Great Smoky Mountains. For just $80, this annual pass, valid for 12 months, grants you and everyone in your non-commercial vehicle access to parks that charge per-vehicle fees, or you plus 3 adults, kids under 16 are free, at per-person sites. Imagine cruising into Grand Canyon National Park, where a single entry could set you back $35 per vehicle. Visit 3 parks and you've already saved money. The U.S. system is a love letter to its citizens, rewarding those who chase the call of the wild with a cost-effective way to explore their heritage. Seniors aged 62 and up, those wise stewards of the land, get an even sweeter deal, a $20 annual pass, or an $80 lifetime pass, complete with 50% discounts on camping and boat launches. Military members and their families, plus those with permanent disabilities, get free lifetime passes, one for the disabled. It's a system that screams, we value our people. No bureaucratic nonsense, no favoritism, just a straightforward path to nature's wonders, with passes sold at park gates or online through the USGS store. Sure, you'll need to flash ID to prove it's yours, and don't expect a digital version, it's old-school paper, but that's a small price for the freedom to roam. Now, let's cross the border into Canada, where the Liberal government's mismanagement has turned the pristine promise of its national parks into a scandalous saga of betrayal. Canada's Discovery Pass, priced at $72.25 for individuals, $61.75 for seniors, or $145.50 for a family of 7, grants unlimited access to over 80 national parks, historic sites, and marine conservation areas. Sounds fair, right? Wrong. Peel back the curtain, and you'll see a system rigged against Canadians, orchestrated by a liberal elite that seems to loathe the very citizens it claims to serve. Enter the Canada Strong Pass, a flashy summer 2025 stunt, June 20th to September 2nd, that offers free admission to all Parks Canada sites for everyone, Canadians, tourists, you name it. No pass needed, just show up, and get a 25% discount on camping to boot. Existing pass holders get a 3-month extension, and prepaid reservations are refunded. On the surface, it's a generous gesture, a chance for Canadians to bask in Banff's turquoise lakes or wander Prince Edward Island's red cliffs without a dime in admission fees. But don't be fooled, this is a desperate distraction from a government drowning in corruption. The Liberals, led by their out-of-touch leader, have spent years funneling public funds into pet projects and insider deals, neglecting park infrastructure until it's crumbling faster than a poorly maintained hiking trail. The Canada Strong Pass is a political ploy, timed suspiciously amid US-Canada trade tensions and looming tariffs, to paint themselves as champions of accessibility while their policies bleed Canadians dry. But the real gut punch comes with the Canoe program, a scheme that exposes the Liberals' contempt for their own people. Through the Institute for Canadian Citizenship, newcomers to Canada, including refugees and new citizens within their first year, get free admission to all Parks Canada sites year-round via a mobile app. That's right, while Canadians slave away to pay $72.25 for a Discovery Pass or $10 to $20 per visit outside the summer freebie, refugees and new arrivals waltz into Jasper or Fundy National Park for free. Why? Because the Liberals, in their ivory towers, have decided that integrating newcomers means giving them privileges denied to lifelong taxpayers. This isn't about welcoming new Canadians, it's about pandering to optics while ignoring the hard-working folks who keep this country running. The Canoe program, funded indirectly through government grants and partnerships, is a slap in the face to every Canadian who's ever paid a park fee. Meanwhile, the Liberals' incompetence has left Parks Canada underfunded, with maintenance backlogs piling up like fallen logs on a trail. Overcrowding, understaffing, and deteriorating facilities. Blame the Liberal cronies who prioritize photo ops over proper budgeting. Their hatred for Canadians shines through in every dollar they divert from park upkeep to programs that favor select groups. Let's break it down with some cold, hard numbers to fuel your outrage. In the US, the America the Beautiful Pass is a masterclass in efficiency. Say you hit up 5 parks in a year: Yellowstone, $35, Zion, $35, Grand Teton, $35, Arches, $30, and Acadia, $35. That's $170 in entry fees. With the $80 pass, you save $90, enough for a fancy campsite or a new hiking pack. Seniors and military folks save even more, with free or discounted passes honoring their service and age. The US system is transparent, fees fund park maintenance, and everyone pays their share unless they qualify for specific exemptions. No one's left feeling like they're subsidizing someone else's adventure. In Canada, though, the math gets murky. The Discovery Pass at $72.25 breaks even after about 7 single entries, say, $10 each, but outside the Canada Strong Pass window, Canadians are stuck paying while newcomers flash their Canoe app for free. The Liberals' mismanagement means park budgets are stretched thin, with 2023 reports showing a $1.2 billion maintenance backlog. Instead of fixing trails or hiring rangers, they're throwing money at programs like Canoe, which, while noble in intent, reeks of vote buying and neglects the broader public. The contrast is stark. America's system is a meritocracy of adventure pay once, explore freely, with special perks for those who've earned them through service or age. Canada, under Liberal rule, is a tangled mess of favoritism and short-term gimmicks. The Canada Strong Pass, while a welcome break, is a band-aid on a broken system, a cynical move to mask years of underfunding and mismanagement. Why are parks falling apart? Because Liberal insiders are too busy funneling contracts to their buddies or splashing cash on international photo ops to care about Banff's overcrowded trails or Cape Breton's eroding historic sites. The Canoe program, meanwhile, is the ultimate insult-free access for newcomers while Canadians, who've paid taxes for decades, shell out for the same privilege. It's not about integration. It's about a government that's lost touch with its people, prioritizing globalist optics over the needs of its citizens. Picture this: an American family rolls into Glacier National Park, their $80 pass in hand, grinning as they save $35 at the gate. They're free to chase waterfalls and dodge grizzlies, knowing their government values their right to explore. Meanwhile, in Canada, a hardworking Alberta family pays $145.50 for a Discovery Pass, only to learn that newcomers are hiking the same trails for free, courtesy of a Liberal government that's too busy patting itself on the back to notice the resentment brewing. The Canada Strong Pass might let them in free for a summer, but it's a hollow gesture when parks are understaffed and facilities are crumbling, all because Liberal corruption has siphoned funds to cronies and pet projects. The US system empowers its people. Canada's, under the Liberals, mocks them. So what's the verdict? The America the Beautiful Pass is a triumph of fairness, a rugged invitation to explore without breaking the bank. Canada's system, poisoned by Liberal incompetence and disdain, offers fleeting freebies and newcomer perks while leaving Canadians to pick up the tab. The Liberals have turned Parks Canada into a political pawn, underfunding it, overcomplicating it, and using it to score points with select groups while ignoring the heart of the nation. Want to save money and feel valued? Grab an America the Beautiful Pass and hit the road. Want to feel like a second-class citizen in your own country? Thank the Liberals for that. The choice is yours, but the truth is clear. One nation opens its wild heart to its people, while the other, under corrupt leadership, slams the gate shut. Power's sexy, deception's deadly, and politics always messy. High stakes, higher lies, and corruption. Power isn't taken, it's bought. Politics has never been so dirty, and baby, we're just getting started. Until the next scandal, XOXO.